Let's go to the news in Chicago, where Mayor Johnson and Governor Pritzker spent most of the end of their summer holding press conferences and blasting President Trump for threatening to send in the National Guard to fight crime in Chicago, something that, as we record this podcast, the president reiterated again from the Oval Office. So, setting aside the morality and constitutionality of such a move, both of which are perhaps questionable and dubious, I want to talk about the tactic here. Once again, the president has forced Democrats to be explaining, though now the mayor and the governor are telling the nation and the national media that crime rates are declining. But Eleni, CWB, an editor, Tim Heck, reported that Labor Day weekend saw 59 people shot, 9 people killed. It was the fourth worst Labor Day weekend since 2015, according to the crime data website, HeyJackass.com. Hopefully, Producer Grace, we can say Hey Jackass on our podcast. Those are the times that we live in, but it's a very credible data collection site. So, Eleni, we always say if you're explaining, you're losing. What's your observation on this tactic?
I mean, I don't know if anybody's really doing much explaining. I think that this gives them the opportunity, once again to take the stage. And yes, I think crime will always be an issue here in Chicago and honestly everywhere. There's always anecdotal information that you can use on crime. I think that, you know, they're using this as another opportunity to highlight the stark contrast of where each side of the spectrum is on this issue. And I think I think we're all waiting to see what's actually going to happen here. And if there's going to be troops sent here, I saw earlier this afternoon, Pritzker said he has gotten intel that they're getting ready to send some, I think, troops from Texas over here. So, again, I think it's going to be interesting to see what actually ends up happening because right now it's just a bunch of talking points.